Well, hello there. This is Frenchie, and you're on No Pause Network. On today's episode of Frenchie Reacts, we are reacting to Los Angeles. Los Angeles apparently can't say a very known city's name, turning into a Hoeville from the Hodge twins. Look, this is a recommendation from Jay Wade. He says these twins are super funny. I'm gonna have a fun time. I'll trust Jay on this one because he doesn't know my humor. I don't watch comedies. I don't watch stand-up comedies because most of the time I am bored. I have a very different sense of humor, and it's very hard to make me laugh. I might chuckle here and there, but it's hard for me to laugh. So look, I'll see what it gives. I'm gonna go in with an open mind, but I can't promise anything. This might be a very boring video. This can be very entertaining. I don't know in advance. I also have to give the warning that usually we don't really pause this here, but we are talking about a fifteen minute video. So not pausing for 15 minutes and not having any interaction will be very boring for you all. So I'm gonna just simply sometimes pause here and there at moments. I do think it requires pausing. If I can make it to 15 minutes, again, I don't know what to expect here. So let's go on ahead and react to Los Angeles turning into Hoeville from the Hodge twins. All right, let's do this. Let's see if you're right, Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a damn good show, Keith. Got a damn good show.
Yeah, Gavin Newsom, he passed this law to make the streets safer in California.
Safer to be a prostitute, yeah. Safer to sell your assets, yeah. This is not going to keep the streets safer. Streets are going to be filled, rampant with prostitution and hand jobs, glory hole action, all that strap-on action, all that reach around,
All
action,
that back alley pounding,
all that.
all that back alley sucking.
It's going to be semen all over the place.
It's gonna be all kinds of women in back alleys sucking off dudes and then open the door doing this. You got little kids walking down the street playing kickball and stuff. That ball gonna roll in all that spit and semen. What about the kids?
Yeah,
Condoms loaded up with semen. Just over there, the kids like, look, there's a condom out here. It's full of semen.
Right off the bat, they become more intelligent. I'm all for PPE kind of humor, but I'm sorry. Right off the bat, saying like it's gonna make it safer for hoes and prostitutes, but not for the people, and then going off of the whole, semen everywhere and blowjobs everywhere. I'm sorry. Yeah, like it's the oldest profession. Sex sells. Is something people don't want to talk about, but they require safety. It is a very dangerous profession, may not be the right word, but it's still a way to make money that is extremely dangerous. You do not know with whom you are falling onto. And these are the most vulnerable people, let alone if they have people controlling them, taking part of their assets, beating them, and that's supposed to be their bosses. So with the clients and the type of clientele that can come with it, yeah, yeah, let's make it safer for them. Look, I don't wish it upon anyone to go into that field, but there will always be a demand, so there will always be people to supply the demand. Let's make it safe for them. They're not lower in value, that who cares, it won't make it safer for us, just for them. And so it's not starting off off a good start, Jay. I'm sorry. Let's see if I make through.
Hey, Keith, Democrats, they'll take a bill.
Yeah.
They'll name it something, right?
Uh-huh.
But it totally contradicts what the bill's for. They keep streets safer.
Yeah, like the Inflation Act. We're gonna lower inflation. In the Inflation Act, they sending $500 billion to some country. Yeah, put up the website. I'm gonna go
You know
this
what,
on.
man? You know what?
What?
There's a method to the madness, because when you think about it, most people, when they see a headline, oh man, that's crazy. They don't even read the article. You know, so it works when you developing a bill.
Mm-hmm.
You need for your constituents to latch on.
Yeah, the title.
Give them
That's
what
right,
they want, what they want to hear,
Yeah.
but you ain't gonna give nothing they want in that bill.
So the name of the bill is like clickbait for a YouTube video.
Yeah,
It's like clickbait. All right, so
Pretty
let me
much.
read this article. Inside LA's brazen sex market, where women sell themselves in broad daylight, emboldened by California's new laws. Look at the kids playing.
That dude got a dog in that swing.
Oh, them dogs.
He got dogs in there.
That's
You
California.
know what that
right
tells me?
there. What?
He hates kids.
All right, let me read this article.
Who the hell goes to the park and put dogs in swings?
Let me see it. Is it both of them dogs?
Oh, those two dogs, man.
Good, push play.
I mean,
Is that a
why not?
Two
That's
dogs.
an ad, ain't it? Man pushes dogs and swings.
Look, he's holding another dog.
You know he a Democrat, right?
He's probably.
Look at the dog. Having dog just like, yeah, man, it's good times.
Where can I go? Look at it.
Yeah, let me read the article. Emboldened by California's laws that make it nearly impossible for cops to bust prostitutes, sex workers in Los Angeles red light district stalk for business wearing no more than thongs, G-strings, and high heels in broad daylight.
They got a red light district now, just like in Amsterdam.
Hey,
So you can walk down the street and it's just a bunch of chicks in windows. See, they exaggerate, they sensationalize in the story. Los Angeles ain't got no damn red light district.
what are they calling a red light district? It just don't have the red.
Red light district is a glass windows. It's got hot chicks in there
Yeah.
doing this.
Hey, you. Yeah. $40. I love you long time. That's my favorite scene from that Full Metal Jacket.
That's why I joined the
I
military.
love you. I'm so horny. I'm so horny. I love you long time. I'm like, huh? You said how much? $20? Oh man, that's too much. That's like my favorite scene of all
That's
time.
why I joined the military.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want some of that long time.
Yeah. It wasn't to serve the country. I want to get sucked off by Asian chicks.
And the recruiter lied to me, man. He said I was gonna be military police.
Yeah, you just damn.
I stuck driving a truck for 4 years.
Yeah. Hey,
I went back looking for that recruiter though. Couldn't find him.
Yeah.
You know, Lord works in mysterious ways. Because if I had found him,
Yeah.
it would have been good for that recruiter.
Let me keep reading, man. A 40-block area of Figueroa Boulevard in South LA sees hundreds of prostitutes, some barely out of their teens, plying their trade since Governor Gavin
Barely
Newsom
out.
passed the controversial Safer Streets for All Act, which decriminalized loitering for the intent to work as a prostitute in January.
Why would you
He said they're barely out of their teens.
right? That's right there. Right for the picking. Fresh.
Hey, man, what's wrong with you?
20, 30-year-old.
Hey,
They ain't gonna be able to,
girl?
Hey, shut up. They ain't gonna be able to turn that down.
Hey,
Oh man, how old you, girl? 18? Man, I can't resist.
this feels like entrapment. Bitch, you look like Rihanna.
Yeah, man.
So
You
that's
know what?
hold on, let me say something. Say something.
I say it then.
Back in the day, like a hooker be on the street, right? Cop come up, hey girl, I know you out here prostituting. She'd be like, no, I'm just out here waiting for a ride. Then the cop be like, oh, I'm gonna get you. So the cop says, I'm gonna
Okay, let's just like they talked about Amsterdam. Okay, they decriminalized it, made it a certain structure, made sure it was safer. It wasn't a taboo. Because again, I'm sorry, this is hypocrisy. Like a lot of people who like, I against this prostitution, sex. How dare you? And yeah, they're the first ones to use it. Sex is a need for a lot of people, and what they're going on to with all this, it just shows me the I'm sorry, I find them stupidly and uneducated. Again, is this something that I wish someone to go through? No, but again, supply and demand. There is always going to be people who will need or want the service. It is personally in everyone's interest to do what like Amsterdam did, do control over it. Is it perfect? I don't know the full story of Amsterdam. I don't know. But if there's things, you can destigmatize and still make it safer, what's wrong with that? Why that down? I'm gonna give it 5 more minutes, Jay. But so far, my IQ is going down, and these two, I'm sorry if there's any fans that are listening to this, are freaking two bambling idiots.
Just get you for loitering.
Yeah.
Right? Now Gavin Newsom passed this law. You can't really get them from loitering. That's what it said in the article. Can't really get them for loitering. See what it said? Pull up the article. What it said. The 40 block area of Figueroa Boulevard in South LA sees hundreds of prostitutes, some barely out of their teens, plying their trade since Governor Newsom passed the controversial Safer Streets for All Act, which decriminalized loitering with the intent to work as a prostitute in January.
Hey, let me do some read.
Well, read it, Dan.
Hey, let me do some read.
Read.
Before,
Let's see if you
this
can
type
read.
of activity only happened at night, where most citizens wouldn't see it. But now it's 24/7. One source told the Post. Now you can drive by at 2 p.m. and get sucked off.
Yeah, don't say that.
I'm just kidding. Don't say that. Families drive by to see 10 girls on the corner, condoms on the ground,
Loaded with semen.
loaded with semen. You go by the alleys and you see a guy hung like a horse, pounding a woman.
Is it? I don't know if the person who wrote it is just stupid, or it's really out of control. But like, there is things to do. Like, you can do loitering for the people, the prostitutes who are working, right? But sexual acts in public without any discrimination, like, that is the lewd conduct in public. That is a sexual criminal offense. Like, there's a difference between, like, you can't just stop because you are a certain profession and then you get nailed for it, because again, there's a need, but you make it like not legal to do it, and then plan out losing control over it and not dictating the law because there's a sexual behavior that is not acceptable. There's still ways to do it. So it's like, if it's at that level, it's like, yeah, you can't give a ticket, or you can't stop for staying there and offering your services, but you still have a duty to make sure that it doesn't, get out of hand. So either this is exaggerating the problem, or there's a serious mishandle on what's going on.
Say that.
You go by the alleys and you see a guy in the middle of an alley and a woman performing fellatio. That means getting sucked off, right?
Yeah.
Fellatio. Why do you say fellatio? Why don't you just say sucked off? Hey, can you give me some fellatio?
Let me read.
Do girls really understand
I
that?
like how you read that. Watch how I read this. Watch this. Getting sucked off, and a mom and her kids have to pass by that. It's ridiculous. All in the open, broad daylight. God only knows the impact it has on those kids.
Yeah, but it has nothing to do with the law. The law just goes, okay, you know what? These guys are idiots. I'm done. This article also is not helping. But I'm sorry, Jay. The Hodge twins, not for me. They're babbling fools. I'm sorry if you guys are fans. Really don't care. You're allowed to be a fan of whatever you want. This is just stupid. Sorry, man. Gotta end it here. Look, I'm not expecting any subscribers out of this, because if you're watching this, he's probably a Hodge fan. I am not a fan. But if you still want to give me a chance, or give me or Jay a chance, go ahead and subscribe. We're almost at 7,000 subscribers. We do a lot more musical reactions, like music video, live performances. We'll try from time to time opinion pieces like this. This is not a success, but we try to at least be open to a lot of things. Again, if I offended anyone in my point of views or the way I took their reaction, I do apologize. It was not my intention, but not everything is for everyone. This is not for me. Till next time, bonsoir.